I went to see Fortet and Squid Soup in the Hollywood Palladium in LA, and it changed a lot of things for me. So let's talk about it. I don't think I need to make an introduction for Fortet. Maybe you know it because you are basic and you just know him for the collaboration with Skrillex and Fred again. Or maybe you know him from before and you are incredibly pretentious. And maybe, and just maybe, you just like him and that's it. We will never know. But Fortet, incredibly producer and DJ. He's been DJing since, before I was born actually. So amazing. I actually didn't know him as well when I went to this concert, and it changed a lot for me. Like, I knew the stuff that he played a little bit, and the thing that I didn't know is that this was going to be an experience, but we will get there right now. First, let's talk about the venue. The Hollywood Palladium, as well as Fortet. I don't think I need to make that big of an introduction to the Hollywood Palladium. I mean, if you're in LA, you 100% has been to the Hollywood Palladium. Since this, which I think is my first time, I have been in this place more times than I've been in my house. Like, everybody performs in here, and for a good reason. The acoustic is fantastic. The employees always are great, which I really appreciate. The line always move fast, and usually the people who go to the Hollywood Palladium, they're just nice people. And yeah, like, when you just get inside, it looks okay. It's not the big thing. Actually, kind of boring. As soon the first thing that you saw when you go in is a bar, which is insane. And you think you can notice, but there is a little door over there to the side, which it's a code check, which I really appreciate, because a lot of places don't have a code check, so you can just leave your jacket there, and you can just like enjoy the dance, which I love. And you just continue again. It looks fine, kind of boring. They have two bars. They have the setup of the bathrooms are weird. I don't want to talk about it, but they are weird. I found it uncomfortable. And the inside has been different every time that I've been here. Obviously, for Fortet, how you can see, there is a bunch of little bowls where we get there soon. And yeah, like, they just have the balcony. The balcony usually is free. You just can get there and that's it. You don't need a reservation, which we appreciate if you don't like the disorder down there. And they move the main stage to the middle, so if you ever saw the boiler room, it felt almost like the boiler room, and for a good reason. The vibe inside is insane. The Hollywood Palladium used to be rolling skate place, whatever. So actually, I think that's why the acoustic is so good. They move the speakers too. I love it. They just have the soundboard. They move it to the stage, so it was even funnier. Usually, I always stay close to the soundboard because usually it's the best play that the sound hits. And yeah, and I just like explore a little bit to around, take some pictures, but that's it. Let's talk about Fortet. Finally, we choose a spot and we wait for Fortet. And Fortet came out immediately, which it was surprising because I don't know if you noticed, but I say that the concert was Fortet and Squid Soup. What I didn't know is that Squid Soup is not a person, it's an experience. And still, I don't know what to wait. They already broke oral hopes because we were waiting for these crazy ass sets that Fortet do, which is like 5 hours, 6 hours. We were waiting for that to happen, but no, it was just going to be 2 hours. So this must be great. And it was. He started playing something really, really calm, really ambient, and I didn't know that was the magic of what he was going to play. We were just hearing for a few minutes, and suddenly, out of nowhere, the people start screaming in front of us, and a blue light start coming out, and all these little things that are hanging start light up, and it was magical. It was magical. I cannot believe it. I'm hoping now that I see in retrospective, if I could just like make a little bit extra effort and just try to get inside, that would be such a great experience. And this one, it was one of the 3 nights that he was performing, and I'm so jealous from all these people that got to see him a few times, because actually the tickets were really cheap. This experience was something that I wasn't expected at all. This type of music is the first time that I was hearing something that make you dance, but it's still it's completely calm. The experience, it was insane, completely okay if you were drunk, high, or sober. You will just enjoy. The changing of the lights were completely natural with the music, almost synchronized with the music. And it was fantastic. The music that he was playing at the time, I felt that I didn't appreciate enough. But one of my favorite artists, it's Burial, which he Fortet have already collabed with, and I felt that this is the closest thing that I will ever have to see Burial live. Like this is the type of music that I assume someone like Burial will play, and Forte was just giving me a little bit of that with this performance. You can see it with all the single videos. I'm just amazed. I'm just seeing the videos back, and it's insane how the lights are moving, how you can see it from afar. It just looks like a something from another world, from another completely world. From how we move to the rhythm that they use, from the colors that they use. It's fantastic. It was just a completely unique experience that I hope everybody can experience some days. Hopefully Fortet will do this more. And at some point, he light up all the all the little balls with different colors, and it looks one of his albums, which I didn't know it was exactly that. It was just a reference of one of his more famous album that I don't remember right now, by the way. I'm sorry. Please, editor, I love you. Put a picture of it. Thank you. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Everybody was enjoying till the end. And at the end, because I was, still young, this was a kind of a few years ago. Uh, I didn't appreciate how I supposed. But even at the end, when everything ends and it was time to go home, and he just played 2 hours, and I was waiting for this crazy thing, I was okay with it. So, what is the moral of the story? Don't be stupid. Don't be a kid like me. Just appreciate where you are right there, especially if you have the opportunity like me, where they were a bunch of people with way more experience telling me that it was going to be crazy, it want to be amazing. You just appreciate the moment where you are and what you are seeing, because maybe in the future it will be one of the best shows you have ever been. So enjoy. A lot of the videos are gonna tell my editor, which I love, that just leave you playing a lot of the videos so you can appreciate more. And what else? Obviously, we need to talk about the crowd. The crowd, that we always talk about them. They were fantastic. They were actually great. Everybody was holding their spot like a normal people. Anybody was judging you for whatever you were doing. And they weren't drunk. They weren't high. Maybe because Forte just played 2 hours. But yeah, it was fantastic. How I say, a lot of the people who go to the Hollywood Palladium, they just go truly for the music, so not for something else. So it's something that I truly appreciate. Everybody was enjoying, and nobody was obviously talking. And at the end, everybody just leave happy as how they just get in. They just leave as happy as ever. It was incredibly amazing show, amazing spectacular, and I'm hoping I can see him again. And specifically, I'm hoping one day I can see him again doing Squid Soup. So that's it. If you got the opportunity to see Forte, please go and see him. And just remember that he's going to be way better than what you think. It's just going to be 100%. And Hollywood Palladium, even better. So That's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the video. See you later.